This is going to be emotional for Karzy Romano. We're going to his house. It's going to be pretty upsetting for him. No one's ever dared to go in there. You think it's going to cause a ruckus?
His father's name is Rahimullah, and they are 5 brothers.
5 brothers?
Yeah.
So these little ones.
Yeah, these little ones.
Our plar me do mești că Jalalabad tatălere, dar butanul pe ales că casă de rașele.
Yeah, his father left two months ago to Jalalabad, and he's working as a shoe polish.
Get over here. What is that?
RPG.
RPG?
Oh my god. That thing is straight out of China like yesterday.
Yeah, how could it get out of China?
That thing is brand spanking new.
I'm down here on Objective Richmond, and First Platoon can't get to the first series of building. They keep finding more ammunition, they keep finding more mortar fuses, they keep finding more stuff.
I don't know what it is. It's a rifle. Bolt action of some sort.
What does that look like?
6 to 7 RPGs, probably 8 mortars, a couple boxes of fuses.
Definitely an indicator that we caught them by surprise, break.
Hey, Z.
What's up?
Give me eyes on that ridge at your 11.
Get down right here now! Got two shooting in front of you! Start suppressing. Continue to suppress across the way. To the left. Fuck! Ah! Hold back your fucking name. We need reinforcements.
Roger, we're shooting. We got contact up on the hill to our fucking north.
Break. Over 6, over 36.
Yes, Roger. Where are you taking fire from? What target?
My name is Mike Betcher. For the past 34 years, my job has given me a front row seat to history. As a war correspondent, it's taken me to some of the worst places on the planet. Everything that I have achieved in my career has come at a high price. It cost me my relationship with my family and my son. I've missed Christmases, birthdays, graduations, you name it. So when it was time for me to re-embed with U.S. troops in Afghanistan, my son Carlos decided he was coming, with or without my permission. He said, "I need to know why you chose your work over us." As much as I wanted to say no, I realized this could be my last chance to reconnect with my son. So off we went, together, father and son. The only trick was, we had to come out of there alive.
You listening to music?
Yeah, music.
Oh, okay. Headphones and rockets.
Our mission here is to help secure the overwatch and movement, safe passage of the logistics patrols with the ANA and our own forces up further north.
Looks like every Afghan in town's coming through. Convoy must have held them up, and now they're all just making their way.
Yeah, make sure they're not riding low, carrying explosives.
Yeah.
Looks like they attached 2 different wires to try and make an ID, maybe stretch out the wire so they could get further away from us when they detonate. Gives them a better chance to get away.
Hey, ask him what this wire's for right here.
I'm just going inside. You just bury it right there?
For power, where does it go to? Well, I know in his house, I can see that. I meant when it goes in here. Where's it getting the power from? Hey, Joel! Joel!
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Tell the AMC they need to get both sides and stop traffic so we determine whether or not it's an IED. 360 degree security. Ask him what this pipe is for, why it was sitting in the tree like that.
So I got a little bit of movement in the little tertiary valley to the left. And there's movement up there.
There's 3 dudes. You understand why I'm cautious and I don't want a giant pipe aimed at my truck.
What were you saying again?
Just they had a RPG rigged as an IED aimed at our gunner's turrets. Waiting for us to drive by. So.
Roger, we just want to make sure air is clear.
They hit the vehicle. Why?
So you're a good luck Colonel.
Whoa! Son of a bitch! It's shot right through us, sir, right here.
Run to that fucking truck.
Yeah, the disc around.
Yeah, still warm. Hey, we got a bunch of these that we were just shot at by the enemy from that hillside. This is a disc around, a little over 12 millimeter diameter round, very deadly when it hits you.
Let's get it out! Get it out, sir!
Come on, Gunner, you gotta be quicker than that. Get that bitch hot.
And then watch me. Hey, I'll either go up, left, right, or back.
Up higher.
Far away.
He's still too low.
Oh, nice. Good shot.
One person is injured now. One legs.
One person injured.
He's okay, but his legs hurt. Okay.
They're reporting everything's okay right now.
Good. It's not going to be okay. They don't know what's about to hit them.
Roger that. I need to go to the left of that. There's a rat trail on the left side of that. Give me 3 shots right there for right now, so we're going to walk you right on her.
Yeah, good hit.
That'll teach me to shoot at my soldiers.
Hey, let's get another target worked up. Oh, baby. U-07, Dark Knight 4-2, good bombs, good bombs.
False bravado involved. They see us. They've been watching us for a while. They're moving in position. They don't think we can harm them. They just haven't fought us yet.
How close were those bullets coming to you? You were close enough to hear the go by, huh?
Gunfire buzzes when it's close enough to you. It sounds like a bee passing over your shoulder. And that's when we knew that things were serious.
Steve Lutsky, Colonel Lutsky. Lutsky was this character who was larger than life. He lived to be out front.
I expect these guys to risk their lives to get the mission done. I mean, mission comes first. I can't ask them to do something I wouldn't do myself. Now, that's not saying that I'm looking for a fight, but I can't sit in the truck and say, hey, I want you to go risk your life.
It was a fight to stay alive when you were with Steve Lutsky, because he was going to be at that pointy end of the spear. And sure enough, we were.
TAC 2, TAC 1, over. They stopped 3 possible insurgents. They want us to head southwest along the ridge. Over.
They were egressing straight south from that location. Down in those lowland trees, they're probably hiding somewhere out there, behind the rock line, Blake.
The problem was the Taliban found us before we found them.
Hey, coming from the opposite ridge. Come here.
Come up here, Nipper!
That was fucking close.
Them bitches were shooting right through them bushes right there.
The problem is, you had no idea where they were firing from. The Soviets called them ghosts, and they were. I mean, you couldn't. They were there. They were somewhere, and they were shooting at us. You couldn't see them.
Probably video you're not going to show your parents or your wife.
Yeah.
Sniper's firing from us from the tree line over there. Sniper's firing at us from the tree line just over there. Behind some cover, but not much. Let's go up. Okay, I'm going.
Here we go. no idea if he was alive or not. I wasn't a reporter then. I was being a pop. And the one thing I could not let happen was to let my son die.
Carlos! Carlos!
What the hell were you thinking? I told you, don't leave my side. This is a damn war zone, Carlos. You okay?
Well, you were covering me as well, right?
Roger. Yes. To the best of my ability, I was.
I thought you did pretty good at covering me.
Thanks.
Hey, by the way, their aim sucks.
Ambushes along the road are one of many reasons construction has taken so long. With mountainside... Ambushes along the road are one of many reasons construction has taken so long. With the mountainside providing no cover and insurgents offering no quarter.
What? Any suggestions?
We're getting ready to clear that bridge line. At least one of them got hit. We saw him go down. So we're going to check the bullet trails and see if we can find him. AWT has nothing on him right now.
All right.
These are the first houses that they would bring him to.
The guy who's wounded?
Yeah. Hear any of the shooting?
Yeah, we heard the fighting.
One of them was wounded, so you may have them come down and come to your house for help. I understand, Paxton Wally, that you're going to help them. Did they come to your house?
Says you can search the houses.
Oh, they already are. They're up there searching right now. What's your head?
What the hell is this?
This house.
Well, I know it's a guest house, but that's one reason why I'm kind of concerned about this. Girls with RPGs and PKs on the wall. I don't think you're Taliban, but I think you turn the other way when Taliban come through. We have to arrest the insurgents and tell them they're not welcome here. Because I want your children to be safe. I want you to be safe, too. That's joining you.
Yeah, Roger. We're en route at this time. Hey, as you develop the situation, we'll want to get to know when you think we should come in from the south. Go ahead and bypass Pathway north. Over.
6-4, Roger.
B646. We're SPN.
The American convoy is traveling this direction. The other way, civilian vehicles. They slowed down when the convoy passed. So did a suicide bomber, and inside his car, he had 600 pounds of high explosives.
After we realized what happened, we pushed out of the blast zone. I got out of the truck. We realized it was a V-bid. There was a lady off to the side next to a calotte, and she was screaming that her kids were dead.
I started calling for the medic over the radio, and we just started treating them. Did everything we could.
Private Richter, how long you been in the Army?
Exactly a year, sir. That was the first actual trauma casualty in my care, sir.
Make you mad?
Most definitely. They were just on the side of the road just playing, and it didn't need to happen.
Saturation was 100%.
I looked at the eyes of the medics, and you could see it. They weren't going to let him die.
The name of the child? We were more concerned about saving his leg than getting his name.
Apparently a patient.
How's he doing?
Doing okay. He's supposed to be going hopefully to the OR today.
Going back to the OR today? I'm very happy that he kept his leg. We go out of our way to make sure people like Sadiq don't get hurt.
In the end, does it change Afghanistan? Probably not. But it saved that kid's life. And maybe that kid will change Afghanistan someday.
Get well. We'll see you. I got a son, Jake, who's 10 years old.
Can you imagine?
No.
Did it sink into you that you had saved a child's life?
It did, but that's why I'm here. That's why all these guys that are out here do what they do, is because they just want to help.
Afterwards, ground unit came up by and thanked us, and that was probably the biggest reward that I've ever had, is having the ground unit come by and say thank you.
This all-woman crew who put any men I've known to shame.
I call it the band of sisters and a little brother. 4 out of the 5 members of this crew are women.
Right.
You guys don't want to make a big deal about that.
No.
Why?
We just consider ourselves just soldiers like everyone else, and to us it's really not a big deal.
The countdown to hugs and kisses, and this is Chloe. Aren't you so cute? I'm a mom. I understand how every other mom feels, and if I was in her shoes, that I want those people to help my son or daughter out as much as possible.
Yeah, he's saying actually that the Taliban were there around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Kids are the ones that usually give all the good information. Taliban did the same thing.
from what we've experienced. They usually go tell the kids where they put it in an IED. The kids seem to be the best guys to utilize for references. How far down do they think it is? I talked to some kids here on scene. They confirmed Taliban placed an IED here about 48 hours ago. We're currently scanning with our balance and EOD. The villagers are the ones that actually came to us and the AUP and reported this IED. In my mind, I mean, that's a very positive step. Seems like they're starting to kind of, you know, support the government a little bit more. Are kind of scattered right there.
Wouldn't imagine it's your favorite job.
I love doing this.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because right now, my job is to help protect these guys, make sure they don't get hurt.
Yep, got the pressure plate. Hey, they found the pressure plate.
Pressure plates on both sides and power source for each pressure plate.
Yep. Wire running off to the side. There's a little hole dug right there with the wire running down into it. It's about 12 to 14 inches in diameter.
In this area, we haven't seen charges that big. It would have done some damage too.
Yeah, it's pretty large charge.
But we've definitely located one pressure plate at this time, exploiting with the robot. Frontline trace to the pressure plate, Victor Bravo 7819er Fife.
Holy hell. How much you think was in there?
40 to 50 pounds. I'd say probably closer to the 50-pound range.
Tell all the kids that they need to stay away from that area because there still could be some stuff out there. They're doing a lot more patrolling around this area, and they'll continue to focus specifically around this area now that we know that the bad guys are putting IEDs.
My intent is for us to get in there and then get out of there in one piece.
Yeah.
Well,
my intent is also to get out of there in one piece. So.
But let's not do anything fucking stupid, huh? We have a mission tonight. From here, past those mountains, into the always dangerous river valley.
I believe in each and every one of you, and I love each and every one of you. You're the most precious resource that America has. Trust in your brothers. Dedicate yourself to America's battalion and our mission. Your measure is not found in how much time you have on this earth. It's what you do with the time that you have.
These people have suffered for too long. Change the course of history in Afghanistan.
We had marched for days with the Marines. It was summer, and it was hot. 130 degrees. Unbelievable. And we did it all carrying more than 80 pounds of gear on our back. We ran out of everything. We ran out of food, ran out of water.
Running along this ridgeline, there's high ground to the right of it that's been used by the Taliban before. Trying to get to cover.
And then we got, finally, to the location that we were supposed to capture.
This could be Gulf Company's new home. They're looking for headquarters to establish their presence down here. And we're going in to check. It's been eerily quiet. We haven't had a bullet fired at us in over 12 hours.
Make sure nobody's sitting in here. You ain't got to go in and clear every room. We're looking for people and weapons. Watch where you're stepping. I don't think this place is a booby trap. Hey, good team up there. Roger, Fox 1's clearing the area right now. Hey, hot! Hot! Go.
Oh my God.
This shit's been down here for what, 20 years?
Probably more than that. Transport stuff.
What is this here?
This is nitrate to make IEDs.
And this is pure heroin down here, you think?
Well, heroin. I don't know if the DEA guys mess with that. Full prints for SSE.
So what do we have here?
These are tax receipts. So when the Taliban tax the locals, they're handing out receipts.
Walled compounds like this one fill Helmand province, providing valuable cover for Taliban and for Marines.
Marines say the objective of this mission was met, to plant their presence here and to make a statement to the Taliban that the Marines are not leaving. We knew that we'd accomplished our mission, and I was up all night feeding stories back to ABC. I was exhausted. Everyone was. And the Marine commander said, "You gotta go another 10 miles. There is a squad that's surrounded. Someone else has to go." And Carlos came to me as I was suiting up and said, "Pop, if you do this, you're gonna die." I was just too tired. He said, "I'll go, not you." It's my son saying he'll go in place of me. And he went, and I stayed.
Hey, do I got any friendlies over there?
I'll see you. Go over about 250 meters. The green tree. Right or left? The left of the compound. Keep going all the way over. You got the dude in the white turban. Keep looking at us?
Yeah. No, it's definitely not them.
All right.
It's south-southwest.
While movement through the fields and canals is slow, every step the Marines take is one closer to securing peace in Helmand province.
Here at Camp Koshte, the work continues. The Marines are now in the position of setting up this base in the heart of this town called Koshte, which was a Taliban stronghold.
There's a copper wire. Where is it? Oh, yes. And it's running up to that compound there. Patrol this morning found an IED
We're walking towards it. They cut the command wire, which is a wire that runs to a device that would trigger the bomb. Hopefully that is the only command wire.
Main 3-2.
When you enlisted, you didn't ask for this job, did you?
Negative.
The villagers did not come, the Taliban did not attack. But the question now is, where is the Taliban?
Stand by! Hey, we're being watched. They got us on icon, they're watching us right now.
Hey, we got 2 people 600 meters away from us moving southeast.
Hey! Yeah! Jump into the next fucking canal!
Alright! Hey, what are you talking about?
Send your traffic, OP Rock.
I got 10 left!
Shoot it, Jimmy! Shot that motherfucker that walked by the compound down there. I don't know if I fucking hit him or not. I saw him running with a fucking AK in his hand. I don't know if I fucking hit that son of a bitch. Hit that son of a bitch. Go!
Approximately 5 miles southwest of the compound. We took small arms fire break.
Just last night, the platoons of Gulf Company 28 Marines were attacked by small arms fire 11 times, resulting in 2 concussions. It was very lucky that there were no major casualties or no deaths on this march south here. Mike Betcher for Nightline, Camp Koshte, Afghanistan.
What's up? We got smoke. Straight down the road here is where everyone is.
Hey, 1-2's moving! Open it up! Let's go, let's go! Gotta get to the end of the road, make cover, get them out of here.
All I heard on the radio was that they were in trouble, and he was surrounded. And there were Taliban all around, and they were taking fire constantly.
Start suppressing. Continue to suppress across the way. To the left.
I had no idea what was happening. I felt completely helpless. I didn't know what to do. I thought I'd never see my son again.
Hey, we saw movement when that cut the wall, Sergeant. Which one? One right across. One right across? One right. Fuck yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. We're up, bro. First spot, we're moving. Hey, keep pushing, Ferg.
They were able to lay down the smoke. They were able to lay down the suppressing fire. And they were able to get all of 1st Platoon out of that situation without a single casualty.
Being reunited with Carlos after that, to see him alive was the best damn thing I've ever seen. The best.
Were you scared?
Initially, I was scared going into it. We heard that there was going to be gunfire directed at us all the way down, and so there was. But after the first few explosions, after the initial contact, after the initial rat-tat-tat of the AK-47s coming at us, the adrenaline almost fades, and you begin to grow, if not numb, then used to it.
Carlos grew up real fast, and I was so proud of him. My time is almost over, and now it's Carlos's turn. And I believe my son is going to be a better storyteller than I ever was. It's his turn.
We want you to meet two people who are unlike any other. The only team of journalists to embed for one solid year on the front lines with the troops here, and not only that, their father and son. They are Mike and Carlos Betcher.
And about 12 minutes into it, I was just dying. It was like the thing where your whole body overheats. And I started to feel like asthmatic, which probably because I smoked too much, but it was just way too much.
Yeah, you gotta see. My joints have a limited shelf life now, so that's why you don't see me hitting the gym.
It's because you got Jesus in your yearbook.
Yeah, true.
Carlos's time was up, and after everything we'd experienced here, it was going to be tough to watch him go back to the States without me. You wake up every morning facing death, and you cherish every moment you're with the people you're with. And here I was with my son. And ironically, in a war zone, we reconnected. It was worth the risk to be a father again. But I think deep down, as a father, I was relieved that Carlos was headed home, because I knew where we were going next was one of the worst places you could go in Afghanistan. It was the heart of darkness.
Strong Eagle 3. This is going to be emotional for Kari Rahman. We're going to his house. It's going to be pretty upsetting for him.
QZR controls the entire northern part of our area of operation. He controls the fighters, the equipment, the training, everything. He's our #1 target. It's an extremely important mission.
And you're going to have a lot of young, inexperienced fighters who want to go toe-to-toe with an American, and they get their ass handed to them because they don't know what they're doing. They just graduated that madrasa. They've been instilled with that bullshit extremist philosophy. They don't know any better. Let them come to you. Let them come to you.
We can't just airstrike them. It would do no good to kill him or enemy along with civilians. So we have to go in, put boots on the ground, and root these guys out.
As a leader, you have to, as my son calls it, manning up. So that's what I did.
This is going to be the final nail in the coffin against this asshole. He's going down. And his abilities to fight in the future are going to be extremely degraded. You're going to create a lot of good things for the people that don't have the reach of security forces or governments as a result of this. That's all I got.
I don't think anybody was necessarily prepared for exactly what it was going to be like, but some of us had the worst in mind, mentally prepared that way, so we wouldn't have any surprises.
After almost dying, why would you want to come back to this hellhole?
I think it was a personal thing on a level that, you know, I was going to let these guys beat me. Been through quite a few firefights. I'm not different than anybody else. I wanted to get back in the fight, whether it be sitting in an S3 shop, you know, doing paperwork or whatever. I wanted to come back.
Landed at 3 in the morning, and all of us were tense.
You know, based off the map, it looked like there was a trail that we could have taken ahead. Pretty sure it does not exist at all. It was just some trickery the imagery showed.
I'm glad we waited until daybreak to actually move, because somebody would actually broke their leg or worse.
So you really have 16 days left?
Yes. Yep, 16.
او پلار مې 2 میاشتې کېږي جلال آباد ته تللی دی دا د بوټانو پالش کوي کس پیدا شوی دی.
Yeah, his father left two months ago to Jalabad, and he's working as a shoe polish for them. Ask him what's up with this ANA. They're like, stop in front of us. Did he answer?
Hey, Ramon, take the low trail.
Going through the Kalats, you could tell men did live there. They just weren't there. And the excuse they gave of they were day workers in Jalalabad, you know, was completely ridiculous.
Hey, Z. What's up? Keep me eyes on that bridge if you're 11.
Roger, we're shooting. We got contact up on the hill to our fucking northwest.
That shit sounds like it's right in front of us. Yeah, dude. Get out of there.
We had landed in the hornet's nest. This was command and control for the Taliban right there in that valley. And they were going to make us pay.
اللهم سدد رمينا اللهم انصر المجاهدين
Last transmission was a broad scope that went out on a couple different frequencies for all fighters to attack from all positions, attack the Americans throughout the area. Over.
Some fire on this fucking hill. Oh. Hey, we gotta start getting them in this fucking collide. Can we get the fucking 60s going up on this fucking hilltop?
Hey, they're working on it right now. Right, this is them right here above phase line white. This is us down here at the grid line intersection.
Okay.
They're right here. They got packs moving up and down this ridge line, generally east of them.
Bizzo, make shit start blowing up.
In this muddy friggin' hillside, we were surrounded. And I thought, what's it gonna feel like when a bullet comes through me?
Every element is pretty much in contact. They're on the other side of that.
Go ahead, 1-6 Romeo.
Gunshot wounds to neck and gunshot wounds to the leg.
Okay, Roger. I got the battalion on the phone line. I need to see a grid or a building number and a status with a count. Over.
636, stand by.
Oh, fuck me.
This is a grid for the medevac. 3 packs, 2 urgent, 1 priority.
Shoot back. Hey, watch for friendlies. Where's their...
Go over this fucking wadi.
Right here?
Yeah.
Hey, give me the fucking ground.
That gun up. High. Get that fucking gun up.
Get out of the window, Garrett.
Break. Wolverine 6, Wolverine 3-6.
Go ahead, 3-6.
I have the grid and all the information. They are currently pinned down. And need support, over.
Okay, Roger. What's your grid?
Yankee Delta 049er tree. 8, break. 5, 4, 1, 3, 0.
I was sitting there on this mountainside, hearing the radio calls come in. We need choppers now. These guys are gonna die.
Break. Wolverine 6, Wolverine 3-6. Be advised, 3-4 tells me if we don't get immediate air support, we're gonna have more casualties. Over. Roger, what if we fire now?
I need that medevac now.
And you knew choppers weren't coming.
Situation with the medevac is becoming critical.
Telling him, hey, the bird's coming, just hang in there, the bird's coming. After a while, the person saying it is getting tired and unsure, and the person hearing it is getting tired and unsure.
Star cluster? There's no way for us to get to him?
No. Okay. It's completely open all the way over there next to the clock.
There he is.
Medevac's inbound?
Yeah, they're in the valley.
And pull in, turn sideways, and ding, 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 just get lit up.
Made multiple attempts until the bird was, it was damaged so bad it actually had to go and land for immediate maintenance.
Down valley, real low.
Fuck! Damn it!
Kick of the balls more than anything. As soon as we got him here, we just lost him again. So we had to wait again.
It was a very low moment because you knew nothing could get there to you. You were on your own.
And it went through everybody's mind that, this might be the day. This might be the day.
You don't know who you are, how far you will go until that moment when you know someone is dying, and if you don't get there, they're going to die, and you may die trying to save them. And that's what these soldiers did.
Hey, tell them I want a gun run from fucking west to east, running up this spur here.
Sergeant Arachaga in the lead section had already started movement roughly 20 minutes before. It probably took a couple of minutes before they got ambushed. The insurgents that were attacking Sergeant Arachaga realized that they had caught him in a bad spot.
3 Alpha, 3-6, Roger, stand by. We're gonna have the Apaches come in for a gun run, running generally west to east.
Roger, sir. 9593, hey, we got eyes on him in the draw now, over.
All provide covering fire! You guys cover me!
What I heard was AC's down, my men need help. It just clicked into my head. It was like muscle memory. You just run to them.
Get away, get running!
Ready, sir.
Roger, we're moving down that direction. Yeah. All right. You want to move down to that trail this way around these rocks, all right?
All right.
Follow me.
All right, moving. Let's go.
In the middle of this battle, Specialist Lemscog, this timid young man who you wouldn't expect would do anything heroic, runs through a hail of gunfire to try to save his fellow soldiers and another Afghan soldier.
Let's go.
As soon as I said, let's go, he grabbed his bag and took off running. Didn't ask a single question. He just grabbed his bag and stayed right behind me.
I looked back and I saw him grab his side. He was our medic.
Lemscog was coherent enough to talk to Sizemore and tell him, hey, do this for that guy, do this for that guy.
He wanted to do everything he could. He gave us medical advice while he was hit on how to treat him.
He treated 3 people in like a matter of 10 minutes.
He was fully alert. He talked up until the point he passed. Actually apologized for not being able to hang on.
When he was sitting there bleeding out, he apologized for dying.
Go ahead, 3-6.
636, I'm on the report, over monitor my net. I have 3 counts needed. I'll give you more information as I get it.
Roger.
How do you process that? As a reporter with a camera, you don't.
Get down right here now! Get shooting in front of you!
3436, be advised, we currently calling. Immediate defense is Kilo Echo 3597.
Need support, over.
Roger, where are you taking fire from? What target?
Got us being bad in a bad way, over. Roger, we don't know. It's from the south.
Command radio. Get it on battalion.
We were being hit from every single one of those positions. When we run it, 363 firefights, moving down to our current position. Should have it, right? Fuck, dude!
Okay, listen up. Prepare to copy, all right? I got 2 urgent surgicals. They're at building 130.
I could tell by AC's tone of voice that I'm pretty sure he didn't think he was going to make it out of there.
Looked at AC like, AC, this is going to hurt. At that point, he was like, I don't care. I'll take the pain. I just want to get out of here.
He actually, you know, did us the big AC smile.
Couldn't explain in words how I felt after helping them out, having to run down there, all that effort. And, you know, the only thing that I could question myself, which
I try not to do is I could have ran faster, you know.
Go, 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 go! Go, man!
Get back.
Hey, go in the fucking doors.
Hey, kid!
Come on, sir.
He's right here. Hey. All right. He wasn't with us.
All right, right here.
All right. So.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, where's Myers?
He didn't make it up.
Hey, Myers! Myers!
This is Strong Eagle 3. Got up to our overwatch position. Wasn't that easy this time as it has been in other operations.
We were just walking down. Sergeant Burgess is up there with me. He actually had to fix his boot. His shoelace is busted, so we're just joking around a little bit.
Let's talk about 7 layers of hell.
Yeah, right here in Afghanistan.
Well, I think we're at about layer 4 or 5 now.
I heard like a couple Afghanis talking, like really quiet, just a couple whispers. They were right in the trees above us, and I asked Sergeant Burgess, like, we don't have no A&A right next to us, right? And he said no. And as soon as he said no, I heard them flip their weapon to fire and start opening up on us.
Hey, how close do you think they are? Grenade range?
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Probably the first guy down the hill was Doc Jacobs. I'm looking up at the trees, just, they're literally in the trees firing down at us. What kind of crazy crap is that?
Started shooting up in the trees because they were directly above us, and it was all pretty much chaos from there.
Hey, turn this wall back away so they can get in! Make a hole! Make a hole so they can shot!
We made a plan to get the hell out of there and make sure we radioed it forward to the rest of the element, which we did, and we all got up out of there, and unbeknownst to us, the gun team stayed behind, including Smith, Mark Gonzalez, Jeremy Faulkner.
We're totally exposed here. We gotta get out of here.
Go, man!
That's when Jeremy was shot and killed.
What's going on? What? Roger, understand. Faulkner shit. Where's he at? They're on the first one. Where the fuck are they? We can move, and we're waiting on the step. Hey, sir! Hey, I got a casualty out there. I need a fucking mountain now. Move. I got a fucking chest wound out there. What? I got a second chest wound. Fucking it.
I heard my buddies saying that they were hit. I heard the radio go on, and I heard someone kind of whimpering. No one told me that there were casualties. I knew because of that whimpering. Dusty Feldhouse, he was hit at least 5 times.
Make a fucking hole so they can get in. Clear all this shit. Look out. Look out. Hey, stop. He stopped breathing. Stop breathing. We gotta come out there. He stopped breathing. Let's go.
Sergeant Burgess was down with a big hole in his leg. He was apologizing as if, he had something to apologize for. Right. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, what are you sorry for? You're a freaking hero.
Yep.
We love you.
Yeah.
We miss you.
What's your kid's name? Our daughter is Micaiah. She turns 4 next month. Nice. My son is Xander. He turns 3 in January.
Cool. You miss him?
I do.
How much?
A lot.
they're dying. And they're fighting not for some war on terror. They're fighting for their buddies.
What kept you going?
The rest of these guys.
We all kind of saw it in us to try to be strong. If not for us, for at least the guy beside us.
I stayed there even though my instinct was to get the hell out of there. But I stayed there for all my guys, my squad, my platoon. Stayed there for the bastards.
Their sacrifice is not going to be forgotten.
Got them hoisted out. And that was good. All three of them. Continued getting ICOM traffic. We found a bunch of enemy weapons, enemy IDs. So found the radio station.
This is the 7th medevac flight already in the last 2 hours. It's hard to get an exact number. We've been pinned down here, but at least 3 soldiers from those left have been killed and 10 wounded in action. But that could rise.
Finally stopped firing, other than a few little pop-up power just to let us know they're still there.
John, what are you cooking there, dude?
I'm cooking paratha.
What, paratha?
Yeah, paratha.
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 Yeah, paratha.
Paratha. It's good.
God willing, I will get on a bird.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Thank you.
You want surgeon?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Musa had one whole bread, man.
He already had his own.
Musa had it the whole.
As a leader, you got to put it out of your mind and keep going and keep moving on for the guys, so they don't get all tripped out and stuff. So just keep going.
One hit here, and then the other one hit here.
You got to sign it, man.
See the
right over the heart.
Yep, sure was. Sure was.
So what is the goat's name there?
The goat's name, Roman.
Roman?
Yeah, Roman. And this is a gift for Captain Mad.
Got you, go.
That's your new friend? It is my new friend. I'm gonna name him Pep. You okay, Pep? How are you? Go back to your mama. You wanna go to your mother? Oh, first flight. You got it on camera. Good. Yay!
Also, we were pinned down for 4 hours yesterday in a draw. An RPG shot at us. You didn't have a problem then, you have a problem with a fucking chicken. The chicken flew up here and he just immediately ejected.
Damn. You can't never talk shit
No. Like, I've never seen someone jump up that fast in my life.
Oh.
You broke the box?
It was a rough day.
Sure was.
How do you think today's gonna go?
Hopefully better than it was yesterday.
This went on for 9 days.
Go and put some rounds up there on that ridge. All right?
Get them up behind the cover right up there.
Hey, so bounce back.
Start suppressing.
Hey, we got 45 seconds to a bomb drop.
Get back down and cover. Have weapons squad support that hilltop.
We're currently in contact, taking a picture fire at 100 series to left. I believe we're in some additional help to get these guys out of the straw back anywhere near my location. Over.
6-4, roger.
I don't think they liked our bombs.
I don't think they did either.
You know why you've done this for 22 years?
Sir, I do not know why I've done it for 22 years. I've enjoyed it, and I've just kept doing it. And as long as I can stay healthy and keep doing it, I'm going to keep doing it.
I can't see myself doing anything else. That's the only thing I can be decent at.
Even after a mission like this?
Yeah.
Even after a mission like this.
I think that we made a huge difference here, that we reduced the insurgent credibility here. We went right in their backyard, right in their hometown, and succeeded.
It's hard to tell families that their sacrifice quantifiably made a difference because they're 10,000 miles away, and you're trying to explain that to them. And their husband, their father, their son is not coming home.
Following soldiers are being awarded the Bronze Star Medal with Valor for Operation Strong Eagle 3. Captain Edward B. Bankston, Command Sergeant Major Chris W. Fields, Captain Kevin W. Mott, Sergeant Matthew R. Mendez, Staff Sergeant Jeremy R. Sizemore. Staff Sergeant Sizemore is also receiving his second Bronze Star Medal with Valor for Operation Strong Eagle 3.
What this means to you? Appreciation more than anything. Fucking traded for fucking AC and Lynchcock any day though.
To those who fought beside them, this is time to reflect on how we can best carry their memory forward and ensure their sacrifices for a greater good, and that we'll never let their memory fade.
It was hard. I knew all of them. And as a task force commander, it's very difficult to know that the orders you gave for combat cost us.
They gave their life for what they believed in and for their buddies. It's our responsibility to remember their courage, their commitment, and their heroism.
Every soldier, no slack, knows that if that time comes, that the honor and respect that is bestowed on them for their ultimate sacrifice will always be met.
Sound off for roll call! Sergeant Mendez! Here, Sergeant Major! Sergeant Treckengoss! Here, Sergeant Major! Special Slaves Guard! Specialist Jansen L. Linscard!
Lynchcock was a young guy. You know, who knows what he could have brought to the world.
Caring for others as he himself needed urgent care. This is heroism defined.
Sergeant First Class Eric Chaga! Sergeant First Class Oprah Eric Chaga!
He was the rock for the platoon. He was the humor. He was always the happy guy. He always had a smile on his face.
These bonds are so close that you're not going to leave somebody out there to get shot or die by themselves. You're going to run out there and help them no matter what.
Staff Sergeant Frank Adamski! Staff Sergeant Frank E. Adamski!
Sergeant Dempsey was a husband, a father, a squad leader, and my best friend.
Staff Sergeant Brian Burgess! Staff Sergeant Brian A. Burgess!
The last thing Sergeant Burgess said to me was, where's my chariot? And he was talking about the medevac bird, about the 60 that was hovering above us. Where's my chariot? And I said, it's right here.
Specialist Dustin Fieldhouse! Specialist Dustin J. Fieldhouse!
We went through thick and thin together, and though I am sad that he's gone, I will always cherish the memories that I have shared with him. I love you, Mouse. Rest in peace, brother.
Nancy Jeremy Faulkner! Nancy Jeremy P. Faulkner!
With such a famous last name, I told him he should live up to it. He gave back to me, and no kidding, he told me, quote, I'm going to make history, sir, not write about it.
You'll always be remembered, and you'll always be loved by all the bastards. Rest in peace, Roman.
Vincent! Art!
It becomes to a point that it gets to be enough.
I want the American people to know what they gave their lives for the people back home. Whether those people agree with this war or not, that's who they gave their lives for.
All these men, his men, dead. He didn't know the camera was rolling. He hung back the whole time. When no one else was around, he walked up and he let the tears of this entire war come out right there. And I could do nothing but cry myself. You sit down and you come to grips with your life. But you have to realize that what you've done is something important. And you hope you've left something behind. We only do this to make a difference. And that's why you constantly keep going back, keep fighting, keep trying to tell these stories. Otherwise, my whole life's been for nothing. You know something? It's been for something. It has.
You have an idea. We'll have to dig and find out.
Dude.
You still follow me?
Yep.
Good
luck with that tractor.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? High five. There we go. Fist bump? No fist bump?
No.
Oh, I'm hurt.
Hurts now.
Mont, hold the teacup up and say America.
America.
Got nothing left to hide. My fumes are fueling bright, but my heart is open wide for the ones I stand beside. That not so subtle call out when your trains run off the track. It's that heavy-handed guidance that always brings you back. It's the sacrifice you witness in the giving, not the take. It's the things that you don't need to say. It's the hearts that we all break. And when they ask, it's why we stay. It was the journey and the ride. So ask me, and I wanna go again. For the ones I stand beside, I got nothing left to hide. My fumes are fueling bright, but my heart is open wide. For the ones I stand beside.
What do you miss most about home on 4th of July?
Spending time with my family. But I have my new family here, so I spend quality time with my new family. They're back home. I miss you and I love you.
What kind of message would you want to give Americans about what you've been doing here on this 4th of July?
I'd say support the troops. It's pretty tough being out here.
We're so blessed with what we have back in the States, and just hope everyone remembers that back home.
Puts a different perspective on what it means to be American.
The sand around me is the hush. I feel the sorrows, the broken bones have quickly turned to dust. Your chariot awaits. Your chariot awaits. I can't numb the pain, but I am numb to what is going on. Frozen thoughts are trapping me, but the world it still goes around. My chariot awaits. My chariot awaits. Sometimes the promises we make are the hardest ones to keep. But I'll be damned if I let you down. You've always lived in me. Your chariot away. Your chariot away. I flip away, but I'll hear the noise, the chaos in this place. But I'll be fine. I've lived my life, and now